Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith. I just got through NXT and AEW. I'm actually gonna start with AEW first because there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna talk to you about. Cause this winter is coming. This AEW was fantastic. It was fantastic because the first match I really got to see with AEW was basically a tag team, basically a match between Chris Jericho and Frankie Kazarian, which was fantastic. Chris Jericho wins, but he wins with a Judas effect. He basically Frank Kazarian was pulling out the I forgot what it's called the I think it's the something compactor or flux capacitor. Like he was pulling out stuff that I've seen him do. But the thing I liked was that the first that was great. Like I got to see that. I got to see the inner circle kind of have an infighting moment because Jake Hager was there. And then Ortiz was there. Santana was there. No, it wasn't Santana. It was Ortiz. Ortiz was gonna hit him with the hit. Frankie Kazarian with the shot, but Hager was saying no, don't get the ball, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And then we got a match. Then we basically got an elimination. I think it was like an elimination over the rope thing. With Orange Cassidy and Wardlow. So next week, MJF and Orange Cassidy are gonna fight for the $100,000 ring, but if he wins, he gets to keep it for a full year. Then we got that. That was a fantastic match because he was just giving orange punches. The Yoshi tonic. He was doing a bunch of stuff. Like pretty much that was great. But the thing I liked about the back to Jericho versus the Jericho versus Kazarian match, that was really good because I actually got to see the inner circle fight after the match because it was MJF was gonna throw in the towel and break to stop the match, and then Sammy Guevara takes the towel and Chris is looking at Sammy, so he's getting distracted. Frank Kazarian's doing all these roll up pins and trying to getting two counts, and he hits him with the Judas effect, so they win. So they're celebrating. So Sammy pushes MJF. Ortiz doesn't get involved. But Santos and Ortiz don't get involved. They're fighting. Chris Jericho gets a mic and says, enough of this, enough of this. Like, I've had enough with this bullshit. I'm giving you guys 7 days. 7 days next week, we're going to have an ultimatum. So, which one of the predictions I made a couple of months ago about the inner circle breaking is going to happen. So, pretty much, they're going to stick, because he was like, either inner circle is going to work together as a team or we're going to split. And I'm thinking because Hager wasn't with Chris or MJF and Wardlow, so it'll probably end up being Hager, Sammy, Ortiz, and they're gonna make their own they're gonna be their own faction. Or we're not, or they're gonna say to Chris, we're not doing that. We're leaving the inner circle. Then we'll leave. We'll become champions on our own because you've never led us to championship gold yet. Or MJF has to go. Because the thing I got to see, and then we got to see a fantastic tag team match between Darby Allin and Cody Rhodes and Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks, which was really fantastic. And I got to see, and I'm not gonna spoil it yet. I'll tell you when I'm gonna spoil it. Throughout the match, we had a lot of good matches. Will Hobbs was doing a lot of backbreakers and suplexes on Darby because he was whipping Darby's butt. He was just whipping him like a mule, just beating the crap out of him. And the thing is, you wouldn't think that an AEW could get even better, but it does. So pretty much at the end of the match, Taz and Brian Cage get involved. The lights go. They're beating on Darby and Cody. He's knocked out, and then the lights flicker on, and you see Sting. Yes, I said Sting. So the dude who we thought would never come to AEW is in AEW. And the best part is we're gonna see this dude speak next week. That was the best part of that was the best highlight of the match. Not even to mention the fact that not even to mention that AEW's I said this before, guys. AEW this year is cornering the wrestling world, bro. Whatever they're doing right now, shouldn't be doing it. And they got Sting. That means it's gonna be major It's gonna be major tag matches. It's gonna be major, like literally major tag matches. It's gonna be a lot of new rivalries coming for Sting. I really want to see a match between him and Darby Allin. I really want to see that because he looked at Darby Allin. He stared at him and he looked at Sting. He's like, "Who are you?" And I really wanted to see that confrontation. I've been wanting to see that confrontation for years, bro. And he showed up with the bat. I thought he was gonna give him the bat, but he looked at Cody and he looked at Arn Anderson. Like, how do you get the legend, the myth, the legend, the myth, the man, the legend Sting, bro? Sting. That means he's going to show up and he's going to cause some problems in AEW and it's going to be great. And then we get a fantastic women's match between Dr. Britt Baker and Layla Hirsch, which was fantastic because Layla Hirsch beats her. Because Layla Hirsch is I think she's a great athlete. I think she's got I think she's got a bright future. I think she's got a ton of potential. I think she's gonna end up being she's gonna be the greatest thing in the world. She's got a ton of potential. And here's my thing.
You good?
Yeah, Mom, I'm doing
You watching it?
No, I'm doing a video. She's got a ton of potential. Like I said before, guys, literally everything I'm seeing, which I really usually wouldn't see, but I've seen it. And this is the thing, like that was great. That was a great match. I love the promo the scare promo that Hikaru did because I think she might be a little terrified of Abaddon. Like she got all freaked out and she messed up the promo she was gonna say. Like she's just a cosplay doing zombie cosplay. I was like, and then she's like, I gotta go. I'm not afraid, and she just leaves. And the thing I liked about the Kenny Omega Mox match was great because you know what? They actually let him go. They actually didn't stop the match. They were gonna stop it because he hit the Kenny hit the heaters and stuff, but Kenny was like trying to do a lot of outside stuff. Mox was doing a lot of outsides. He did like 5 or 6 B triggers on Mox and I think Don Callis was gonna stop the match, but he took the microphones and the thing. He hits him with the microphone. They didn't see it. So he's knocked. So Mox is knocked down. He does a V trigger, gets the 1, 2, 3, and he wins the belt. See, like Kenny doing that. That's Kenny. That's Kenny Omega the Cleaner. That's the dude we've been wanting to see. And I think the gentleman's agreement went out the window because Mox was going out the window. See, because I'm saying this is what I'm saying, guys. Because this was great. This was fantastic. AEW was fantastic tonight because all these new stories are happening, and now that we have Sting in the mix, that it's really kind of setting up for a lot of new stuff. Like that's the thing I'm looking forward to. Because realistically, we're getting a lot of things. Like even NXT was. I'm gonna talk about NXT in a minute. Like I said, but AEW was fantastic. I really can't wait for next week, guys. I'm actually super excited for next week because Sting is back. Like, bro, I really want to see what he's gonna do. I really want to see what it's gonna be like because I really do want to see it. I really want to see what he's gonna say to Cody. I really want to see what he's gonna say to Darby. I really want to hear his voice, like just to see the promo in the dude's voice right now. I want to hear it. Because they're going to let him say whatever he wants. If he can curse and he's going to go off like, and him and Darby is like, I like, he's going to probably say, this kid Darby Allin, he's like me. His gimmick is like mine, but it's awesome. Bro, it'll probably even be better that I actually get to see it. Like, I really want to see a match between him and Sting, or Sting is going to become his mentor, bro. I just got the vibe. I like the Crow against Darby, like the Crow and Darby Allin, like the Crow, the man called Sting, like, bro, he's gonna be great, bro. I can see it in I can see this dude, like I can see it. No, but anyway, like I said, AEW was great. Pretty much the next the next thing I'm gonna talk about is NXT. So the first match we had was a tag team match between Legado del Fantasma against Leon Ruff and Damian Priest. Leon Ruff wins with a splash. Basically, Damian Priest beats them with a reckoning. They're getting ready for their match at Takeover with the North American title. Johnny Gargano does all this commentary and talking about he does a good commentary, but he's talking about he's literally talking about that he's like Leon Ruff is like a he's like a bad he's like a limp noodle. Like he's like he calls him, what do you call a bad noodle, an impasta, and he's like that's a dad, and then Vic Joseph's like that's a dad joke. I have to have kids to be a dad joke. See, nobody understands, like, this is the thing with NXT that I'm liking now, because everybody seems to be coming at different angles. Like, I'm seeing a lot of heels get involved, because I'm seeing the whole thing with the women. I'm seeing the whole thing with Raquel Gonzalez. I'm seeing a bunch of people getting mixed and involved with a lot of stuff, because I'm thinking, if, like I said before, like even with the brand, which I don't even know what they're doing. The brand, like, listen, the brand promo was sucky, because he basically, like, Pat McAfee thinks he's so good because he gave everybody money, and they don't understand the Undisputed Era is gonna win that whole War Games match. It's not even gonna be that much of a match. Like, the Undisputed Era are gonna put Only Lurkin and Danny Burch in the table. They're gonna put him in there. They're gonna beat up the brand. They're gonna beat up Pat McAfee. They're probably gonna put him to a table. I feel like he's gonna go through a table. I don't know how, but I feel like he's gonna go through a table. I feel like he's gonna go through a table. I feel like he's gonna just eat a table. He's gonna be eating a table, and he's gonna be eating a pin. Because here's the thing, like, and this is the thing I'm seeing. Like, I got to see the Grizzled Young Veterans. I got to see them and Imperium have a great match, and Everrise attacking them. Now they're turning heel, which is great. But here's the thing, and this is the thing I'm thinking right now, because NXT is great. It's just that when you have a lot of heels and not a lot of faces, it's really gonna mess some things up. And I mean, it really is. It's gonna mess a lot of things up this year. It really is messing some things up now. It's having a really massive, like, not effect, but it's messing with it. Like, we're having a lot of things that you usually wouldn't see, but it's happening. And then when you got like I said, when you have guys like these, like I said before, when you have guys that are literally ready to go, and this is the thing I was talking about, like, tonight and last week before, because like I said, I'm loving NXT, I'm loving AEW, but as I've said before, NXT was good. I can't wait for War Games because of the Undisputed Era thing. I can't wait for AEW next week because of Sting. It was fantastic. Like I'm saying, I'm actually glad that Sting is in AEW right now. I am ecstatic. I am through the moon right now, because the one guy we think we weren't gonna get, we got. We got Sting. Like, usually we don't get him, and we got him. And, like, this is the thing. Everybody's been talking and speculating with that dude, because he's the greatest. Like, if I would have been fine with Sting, I would have been fine with Scott Steiner, I would have been fine with any dude who's literally gonna go in AEW, because Sting's gonna love AEW, bro. But I'm telling you, I actually can't believe, like, him and Don Callis were leaving, and they get in like Escalade and leave, and they just drive off. So basically, he just pulled up the biggest heist of the century. I'm not even mad that Kenny won. He was gonna win anyway, because that's the thing about Mox. Mox slipped up. He slipped up. I'm not, like, listen, I like Mox, but bro, I even said this in my predictions yesterday. I said this. I said he's gonna win. It could go either way. The ref didn't see. AEW wasn't gonna stop the reverse decision, because even if he would have won, like, that's the thing, he would have, like Mox wouldn't have won, because he wanted to stop the match. So Mox would have won. Mox would have probably won by draw, because he would have won if Kenny didn't do that, because Kenny had the microphone and hit him right in the face, and it was legal, because nobody saw it was legal, because if the ref saw it, if the ref would have saw it, because that's the one thing about AEW. They don't stop a match for nothing. They will literally let them continue that match. And Mox is so impatient to continue. So even if Kenny was like, I can't do it, like, he was trying to stop the match in general. So you can't get mad. You just push Don Callis. Like, you pushed him. And he said, me and Kenny are going to talk on Impact. like I said, it was good. It was good. But anyway, like I said, guys, NXT was okay tonight. Like it was good, but it was okay. AEW was fantastic because of Sting, and I'm just like, you know what? I can't. I'm really excited for War Games, guys. But I am gonna do a War Games review. I am doing a Raw. I am doing a SmackDown review like I did last week. I am doing that. But like I said, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Like, peace. Like I said, peace. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to get like more views. I'm trying to get a little bit more views. Like I said. Anyway, guys, have a good night. Peace. See you later.